long distinguished on the legitimate stage as well as in films. His presence here is all the more interesting in that Mr. Connolly is the first prominent performer to have been cast in that much-talked-of film, Gone with the Wind. Also from the original cast of Alice Adams is Anne Shoemaker, resuming the part of Mrs. Adams, while Benny Baker of Paramount Studios plays Walter. Our play is taken from the RKO film, based on the Pulitzer Prize novel by one of America's most beloved authors, Booth Tarkington. RKO Studios will shortly release what promises to be one of the outstanding pictures of the new year, Bringing Up Baby, starring Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant. And now, the Lux Radio Theater opens its season for 1938, presenting Claudette Colbert and Fred Macmurray in Alice Adams with Walter Connolly. Bedroom of a small house in New England. In the bed, propped up by pillows, is Virgil Adams. He's a worn, gray-haired man with wistful eyes and an ordinarily friendly smile. But the smile's not in evidence at the moment, for he's gazing distastefully at a bowl of soup on a tray. His wife enters with a saucer of soda crackers.
Is there anything else you want, Virgil? Why, Virgil, you're not eating your soup.
Don't want it.
Oh, but you must eat it. Well, you got to get your strength back, you know. Let me fix your pillows, dear. You got to get good and strong so as you can get around and find some really good business to get into.
So that's it. Hinting at that again.
Oh, I'm not doing any hinting, Virgil. But, of course, when you get well, you mustn't go back to that old hole again.
Old hole, is it? Now, let me tell you that Lamb's is the best wholesale drug company in the state.
Well, I don't care what it is. It's just an old hole as far as you're concerned. And if you don't owe it to me to look for something different, at least owe it to your children.
Mother?
Yes, I'm coming. You look at your daughter. Going to a big party tonight, and she's got to wear a dress that's 2 years old.
What?
Well, how do you expect her to get anywhere?
Mother!
All right. You just remember what I said, Virgil.
I'd like to know how I could forget it. You've been saying that for...
Oh, Mother.
What?
For heaven's sake, Mother, can't you wait until Father's up and around before you start to nag him?
I don't nag him. Besides, I think, Alice, that I ought to know by this time how to handle your father.
Yes, but Mother...
Well, then you handle him if you're so good at it. Go on in and see what you can do.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Alice.
How are you?
Come in. Oh, all right.
Oh, poor Daddy. Every time he's better, someone talks him into getting mad, and he has a relapse. It's a shame.
Well, it's kind of funny for a man who's been in business with Lamb and Company as long as I have to hear it called an old hole. That's what your mother calls it. Why, it's a mighty pleasant place to work.
Yes, but, Father, it's just that Mother feels that they don't appreciate you there.
Well, they've heisted my salary every 2 years all the time I've worked for them. And they took your brother Walter right on soon as I asked them last year. And old Mr. Lamb has been wonderful to me, holding my job open while I've been sick all this time. Don't you think that looks as if they thought something of me?
Of course they do.
It's just that it's kind of funny. When you think you've done fairly well, and the men at the office seem to think so, too, it's kind of funny to have some folks think you're mostly a failure.
You're not a failure, Father. You're not. I'm going to talk to Mother.
No, you'd better not. I didn't mean to start anything.
Don't worry. You didn't. Mother?
I'm in the kitchen.
Oh. Can I help you set the table?
If you want.
Mother, don't you think we're both a little selfish trying to make Father go out and look for something better? Now, after all, we've got enough.
Enough? I suppose you have a limousine to take you to the dance tonight. And I suppose you've only to call the florist and order up some orchids.
Oh, no. Not orchids, Mother. I like violets much better. I picked a whole bouquet in the park. The first of the season.
I suppose you picked yourself a new dress, too.
My organdy dress looks like new with those flounces you put on it.
What's Mildred Palmer going to wear tonight?
Oh, I don't know. Her Maze Georgette, probably. Yes, the one she brought from Paris.
Yes.
Hello?
Oh, there's your brother.
Mother, are you sure he's going to take me to the dance tonight?
Why, of course. Why shouldn't he?
You know, Walter, he may have one of his mysterious dates downtown.
Don't you worry, Alice. You just leave him to me. I'll go speak to him.